Hello, I'm Lucy, and I want to show you how to personalize a greeting card in Cricut Design Space. I just used this recently for the first time, so I'm going to show you how to do it because it's a nice feature. All right, so first I click on the card that I'm making, and I'm going to ungroup so I can manipulate, so I can use each piece individually. And I'm actually going to hide the ones I don't want. Nope, that's the one I want. And I'm also going to do the envelope, because you can personalize an envelope. You can actually have the machine do the writing for you. And I am going to hide that for now. Alrighty, first we're going to work on this piece. And this is could be either the inner or outer piece of the card. And let's select it, and let's figure out how to do the writing. Well, obviously you need the text. Here's the text button over on the left side of the Cricut Design Space screen, and here you type in the text. I'm going to say, wishing you a very, let me spell lucky right, lucky day. And you notice that it comes in as a very large font. I also want to use a writing font, a font that works well when you put your pen in your Cricut. So I changed that to writing, and I'm going to change the size under font size right here. I'm going to change the font size to 16 because that works well. And I just want to point out that there are a lot of options for fonts. I'm using this one. It's plain, but it's also free. A lot of the other kind of funky fonts are expensive unless you have Cricut Access. If you pay for a monthly subscription to Cricut Access, you have lots of choices. But because I like to design myself on my own, I don't usually take advantage of that because I'd rather do my own designs. So I had to choose. I chose free font. All right. There's one thing about it. You may see that I'm going to enlarge the screen a little bit if I can. Nope. That these letters are a little bit squished together. You can change that. You can either compress them or space them out by using letter space here at the top in the middle. And I'm going to increase this. Oh, actually, I'm hit the up arrow. Increase it a little bit better. And I did that partly because the I between the H and the N is kind of squished. Alrighty, so I've got my my saying, wishing you a very lucky day. And I could have it just go straight, but with this nice oval in the center, I think it'll look really good if I curve it. So I'm going to click the curve tool, and when you move to the right, it curves down. If you move to the left, it curves up. Obviously, I want it to curve down. Let's see how it looks. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, and I think that looks good. And I'd like to add another one because I'm going to literally personalize it for my friend. So I click text again, and my friend had surgery soon. Not soon, she had surgery yesterday. Get well soon, Karen. And again, you can see up here how in the enlarged letters, how the L's are kind of squished together. So I'm going to increase the spacing, just to give me a little more space there. And I'm going to decrease the font size again. I'm going to change it to 16. Put it about where I like on the bottom. And I'm going to do the curve, but this time I want it to curve up to the left. I like the way that looks. So now I have to attach it to the cardstock piece so that Cricut understands it's supposed to write on this piece of cardstock. So I'm going to click all of these pieces together. So I'm clicking, I hit shift on my Mac. Text, the get well text wishing you a very lucky day text and the card piece. And now I click down here in the lower right hand corner, attach. And so the piece is now all together. And you can kind of check it if you want. When you click make it, you'll see it on the screen as one piece. And it's also a little clearer, so you can kind of see. I think that looks good. Now I'm going to go back because I want to show you the envelope. I'm going to hide this by clicking the little eye, and I'm going to pull up the envelope by unclicking the eye so you can see my envelope design. This is free with the shamrock file, the shamrock spinner card file, and I'll show you how that works in just a minute. Alrighty, so now I want to do the same thing. I'm going to do my address, except not really my address. I'm just going to put Lucy Foxworth, Turn. I live in Greenville, South Carolina. And just like Get Well, I'm going to space it out a little bit because of the two L's together. I just think it almost looks like one word sometimes. I'm going to make it, I mean making it smaller since this is the return address. Return. I'm going to put it on my envelope. And let's see, attach. Oh, actually I have to detach first. Okay, first I'm going to detach this part. And now I'm going to attach my name, my return address, clicking shift. I'm doing the score and the cut. So now, and you can also type in the regular address here. I'd use a slightly larger font and make sure that it fits in well. So that's how you do it. And I'm just going to show you real quick how the spinner card works, what all the pieces are. So let me open up my pieces. Okay, so this is the way I envision it. You can do it different if you want. You can, obviously, instead of using this one where I've already put the font in, you can actually just use the plain one and personalize even the front. So this is the main part of the card. So you glue two shamrocks together with a string or elastic thread in between. And to hide, and then you tape the thread down and also reinforce it a little bit with glue. And then to hide the string, that's when you use this facing, this piece of cardstock that goes on top. And then you glue this on the inside. Again, you can use the plain one and make your own, much more clever saying on the front if you like. So anyway, that's how the card works. So I hope this helps you and that you have a good time creating things. Okay. And again, this is Lucy, Paper Glitter Glue. Y'all have a good day. Bye.